Hello, all my merry makers. I am Becca, and welcome to Let's Talk Tuesday. To all of my faithful merry makers who have been coming back and viewing my videos and liking and commenting, I very much appreciate it. It helps this channel tremendously. I usually get at least one word wrong. At least I get it out of the way, right? To anybody new here, welcome. Let's Talk Tuesday is something I came up with. It is my monthly check-in video where I talk about non-yarny things that are going on in my life. And while I'm sitting here talking to you, I'm also usually working on a project. So, sit and knit, crochet and chat, depending on what I feel like needs to be done. This week, if you've been following me, no surprise, I am working on the test knit. If you've never had one of these, quick aside, these are called lazy readers. And they save you so much eye strain, because instead of looking down all the time, I can look down by looking through the glasses. And now it kind of still looks like I'm looking at you, but I'm actually looking through the glasses at my work. So this is a test, in case you haven't been following me for some odd, weird reason. This is a test knit that I'm doing for Riss Flower Knits. It is a brioche knit pattern for a shawl. The yarn that I'm using is kind of a mystery yarn because I got it at my secondhand craft store, and the only label it has on here is this one right in here, where it just says Tammy CIA SA 3-ply, and then it says C233, which I'm guessing that's color 233, and then P2493. I have no idea what that means. And then Hecho on Mexico, I believe, if my Spanish is not too rusty, that means made in Mexico. So there you go. Alright, now that that's out of the way, let's talk about what happened in March. March was actually kind of a quieter month for the most part. It was my birthday month, and okay, why aren't these not working right? Okay, there we go. It was my birthday month, and I did turn 40 this year, and did schedule my first yearly mammogram. That went without any problems, and I haven't received a phone call, so I have to assume that came back negative. Hooray. There was no doubt about that in my mind. Nobody in my family has a history of breast cancer. Again, on the thread of sounding like a PSA, if you're over 40, please get your yearly screening mammogram. Early detection saves lives. I did work for 4 to 5 years as a medical assistant in a OBGYN office, so I can tell you that this is exactly the truth. Also, I have a friend who is a breast cancer survivor, and her cancer was detected when she was quite young. She's only a couple of years older than me, and she had to have a double mastectomy. So, yeah. Anywho, I think the biggest thing that happened was I went to go see a friend of mine. for a while, I have felt that she has been in a not very good relationship. And when I went and visited her, that was solidified for me. And I actually have received further confirmation regarding that. And in the meantime, she ended up in the hospital again due to something totally unrelated. She had a pulmonary embolism. Thankfully, she's now on blood thinners and blood pressure medications because her blood pressure was through the roof. And I'm sure that's due to the amount of stress and anxiety that she is experiencing due to the problems that she is constantly having to work through by herself. I know she's got more stress coming up, and I want to be there for her. And I was initially invited, but now it feels like I have been not that invitation, for some reason, has been rescinded, which makes me sad. But, much like God, I will not go where I have not been invited. I purely believe that God only goes where he is invited, and he responds to prayers of faith, and I am trying to lean on my faith. I actually received was sent a video of a pastor talking about how God sometimes calls us to let go, and the way he tests our faith is because we've already learned it, and he wants to make sure that we lean on that promise. So that was a hard message to hear, but it's definitely the message I needed to hear. So now I'm playing the waiting game, which I do not wait very well. I hate it very, very much. But again, I cannot go where I'm not invited. That's called breaking and entering. And I do not wish to go to jail. I have been there, I have done that, and if you would like more information about that, please let me know. It's kind of a dull but interesting story, I promise. It wasn't for anything scandalous. It was literally for failure to appear in court. Spoilers. But if you want the extended story, just let me know, guys. So yeah, that's the big things that happened in March. I was able to celebrate my birthday with her and some other friends that I haven't seen in a hot minute. So it really felt like, and we celebrated it at a retro gaming place and got to play all the older games that I grew up with, and it just felt like the perfect way to celebrate my birthday. Yeah, that was the biggest thing that happened in March for me. I have extended an invitation to her to come live with me if she wants. That would make things very crowded here, but I believe that would still be a better situation than the one she's in. But again, I can't make her come. She has to make that choice. And I hope she makes it before something else happens. That's really bad. I know. Another Let's Talk Tuesday where I'm talking about some serious things, but that, again, is the whole point of this series, is to be like, hey, it's not all fingering weight yarn and sparkly rainbow yarn. Sometimes it's this is life, and this is how it is. I'd love to hear about your guys' March. Was it good? Was it bad? Was it eh? How many of you are preparing for Easter? We do not do the Easter Bunny, just like we don't do Santa Claus or the Tooth Fairy. I believe firmly in telling my children the truth at all times and using other means of correction when they are disbehaving. Did I just say disbehaving? I did. I meant misbehaving. So yeah, I've got everything I need for their Easter baskets. They're getting some toys, of course. I feel like it's a good mixture of toys that are also like learning tools, and of course, when Easter gets a little bit closer, I'm gonna buy some non-Easter branded candy, but you know, also some Easter branded candy that it's harder to get. Like, you know, sometimes jelly beans are harder to get when Easter is not around. So there you go. That's what's going on with me. This week we've got, of course, All the Things Thursday, where I show you all the things that I've been making this week. Got a few things to show you this week, so please tune in for that. Also this Saturday, I've got a special little video where I did an unboxing with my daughter. So, but it is quite short. It's only about 2 minutes long because that's about how long she can sit for. But if you want to see cuteness, you want to tune in for that. Thinking about making a video for the decreases that show up in this shawl, since it is a brioche shawl and those are types of decreases that you don't see a lot. Thought you might want to appreciate that kind of video. If that's something you guys want to see, please let me know. If that's something you don't want to see, please let me know. You know, I know some of us are not that advanced and are lucky to have yarn on the needle, so I get it. But that is it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, despite the gloomy subject, please give it a like, especially if you're a subscriber and would like to stay subscribed. That way the evil two YouTube overlords don't unsubscribe you from my channel against your will. If you're not subscribed yet, why not? I missed one. Feel free to comment down below. It helps my analytics. If you're not subscribed yet, why not? I actually have a lot of yarning content, and if that's your job, make sure you hit subscribe. Plus, you do well to hit that notification bell. And if you really want to help this channel grow, share this video with everyone you know. And in the meantime, make whatever makes you merry. Ciao.